Hello there, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Building the Things and Places from a book I'm writing in the world of Minecraft. Over the course of the previous couple episodes, we've been working on the interior of the village of Crestfall. And in the last episode, I did the first of hopefully many builds based off your guys' comments. And in today's episode, I have another one of those comments. And that idea was to add a bunch more grass and overgrown stuff around the house, as well as a couple more trees and a graveyard. And I thought it was a great idea, so we're doing that today. As we're doing this, I've also kind of changed up the lore behind the house here. Now, this old man was a member once of a guild that we will get into later in the series, because it's quite a big deal to the story. He was a member of a guild, and he was one of few who actually survived into old age. So he retired and came to the village of Crestfall, where he lived for a great many years, but working with the guild changed him, and he couldn't exactly step away from the life he'd been living, where it was slaying these monsters. So every night, he'd leave the village, and people would sometimes spot him dead of night, walking out of the village and coming back really early in the morning and have no idea what happened. And then one day, he just didn't come back. So rumors began to spread as his house grew colder and more overgrown that the house was haunted, and thus it became the village's graveyard. So that's the lore now. I hope it is somewhat entertaining to you guys, and I'm looking forward to next episode. We're going to be doing some more of the common ideas because I've loved seeing all your guys' ideas, so leave some down below if you're interested, and I will catch you all in the next one. Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of Building the Things and Places from a book I'm writing in the world of Minecraft. In the last episode, we worked on an overgrown and super mossy area, as well as a graveyard, and now we're moving to the other side of the village, which, by the way, this is a village. I keep saying city, but it is a village. We're moving to the other side of the village, working on yet another comment left by one of you guys. And that comment was a knight's training ground, which is honestly just a cool idea in general, but I figured I'd build on it and kind of wrap it up in the lore of the village. What we're building today is actually, it's almost like a relief camp, or like, I don't know exactly what you call it. Basically, the city of Curian, that I mentioned in an episode quite far in the past, I think. I don't remember which episode it was, but I mentioned that Curian has begun to give aid to the village of Crestfall. And basically how they're providing aid is they're giving resources and defenses to the village of Crestfall through this relief camp, where they've sent several knights from the city of Curian, and those knights are training young men in the village to fight and protect the village. As well as they have loads of food and supplies and everything they need, as well as they are protecting the village as they're there. So basically, this is all to say, the city of Curian is a pretty cool place. They're really nice. This is who they are as a people, is very caring about people and willing to go out of the way to help. So that's kind of what's been built here today. Thank you so much for the comments and ideas. I've loved all of them I've gotten, and I have a couple more coming soon with more ideas from you guys. So be looking out, and I will catch you all in the next one. Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of Building the Things and Places from a book I'm writing in the world of Minecraft. We are in the double digits now, which is honestly kind of crazy. It's gone by real quick. We're doing yet another build that was suggested by you guys in the comments. And this one's quite unique, seeing as it's a combination of two suggestions, one being just a library, the other being a really unique request that was a 3-story cylindrical house with purple aspects, which, way to get creative. That's definitely something. And I did the best I could. Don't know how it turned out. I think it's kind of in the middle, like in the gray area of builds. I hope it's something that you think looks cool. As I was building this, I had the realization, though, and it's a sad realization, that if we keep going at the speed we're going when it comes to these videos, the village of Curian won't be done for like 30 episodes. And I don't want that. I want you guys to see all the other amazing stuff coming in this world. And to do that, I kind of need to step up my work and build a lot more of the village. So over the course of the next several episodes, I won't be able to do the ideas that you guys have been recommending in the comments, even though they're absolutely awesome and I love seeing them. I need to really get this village done so we can move on to the next project and I can keep you guys entertained. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. So many cool things are coming soon. Keep an eye out on the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Hello there, and welcome to episode 11 of Building the Things and Places from a book I'm writing in the world of Minecraft. We are making some huge strides towards finishing the village of Crestfall today by building a bunch more houses surrounding the houses I've already built, as well as getting pathways and some little details in between all of that. And really starting to make it feel like a village. I have a couple more of these spots where I want to build a bunch more houses, but then there's also going to be spaces where I build with a bunch of trees. There's going to be 2 different marketplaces over on either side of the village, but I think I'll probably save that one closer to last because I want to get these big areas full of the houses done. And hopefully within the next 4 or 5 episodes, it might take a little bit longer, but we'll finally get this village done. I am so excited. It's going to be freaking awesome, but hope you all are enjoying the series. I think this has honestly been the most fun I've had making videos, if I'm being honest. Like, it's so cool. But I will catch you all in the next one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Building the Things and Places from a book I'm writing in the world of Minecraft. This is by far the most insane progress I've made in one of these videos so far. I went from having no houses besides that little Santa area that you guys have already seen to having like 15 more. That's a bit of an exaggeration. It's like 10 more. Oh my gosh, it was painful. But I got it all done, all built, everything. And I think this is the last we're going to see of any houses in the village. There's still a lot more builds that need to be done, like the markets and a couple other places that I'm thinking about. Huge progress today. At the end, you'll see I kind of missed a spot where like there was some grass and stuff. I am very upset that I missed it. It was a mistake on my part, and I will fix it in the next episode, I promise. But one interesting thing that I feel like I kind of want to point out is that with the ground around the entire place matching the pathways, I've had to find more creative ways of separating the space to feel like roads. And I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it with some planters here and there, as well as I did a little pond. I have done some wells. And then these green patches of grass that you'll see, which I think is funny that I destroyed all that grass just to place more. I did that because I'm going to put some like trees and overgrown stuff there, so it still feels like there's nature in the place and it's not completely overrun with this like pavement stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of Building the Things and Places from a book I'm writing in the world of Minecraft. I got by far the shortest episode today just because not very much happened. It was a bunch of detail work. I did build a stables for the horses for the Knights of Curian, if you're wondering what that's about. Go check out my other shorts. I'll fill you in. As well as I put a small gate around the encampment for the knights. Then I went through the kind of living district that we've been working on these past few episodes, and I added a bunch of lampposts. I added some trees, just some kind of foliage around the place. And then I realized that it was kind of hard to tell where people actually walked because everything was the same texture. So I went through with some smooth stone and I made this kind of small outline of a pathway where that kind of shows where people went, kind of like a wear and tear on the streets, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching these shorts. I hope you guys will continue to keep up with the series, and I will catch you all in the next one. Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of Building the Things and Places from a book I'm writing in the world of Minecraft. This officially marks 2 weeks straight of posting these videos, and in this episode, I actually kind of went back to my roots of builds. One of the things I've spent the most time building throughout the years I've been playing Minecraft has by far been trees, and it's been windmills. I feel like I can say that when it comes to windmills, I have a bit of experience, and I'm actually really proud of how most of my windmills turn out, especially the blades of a windmill. Like, I love building with the blades of a windmill. And then there was also quite a few trees that I built in this episode. But if you were to ask like any of my friends about what I used to do when we play Minecraft together, it was build trees and sometimes build windmills. I don't know if I ever did that with them, but I did it a lot in creative. Needless to say, I really enjoyed recording this episode because it's builds that I've done before. Hopefully this week we finish up the village of Crestfall. Maybe not, we'll see. But I hope you guys will keep watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.